Just bowling over tacklers. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
The ball carrier.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Complete to number 83. 2 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 15. And the Bengal first down.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The pass.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Bears' 33-yard line.
Steps away to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 14. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
It's a loss.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 3.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Score Bengals 3, Bears nothing.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 13. And he's got his man on the out route. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
To number 17. It's a gain of 9. Makes
a nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The running back.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The 46-yard
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
That's good.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knock it on the door. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. We have hit halftime. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. He won't go down. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And the safety gave them the lead. Now they look to build on that lead.
How about what they put together for their team? Scoring points on the defensive side of the ball. Now they flip it over to the offense and say, take it and go with it. Let's extend this lead, guys.
Yeah, one feeds off the other, doesn't it?
It really does. When you can see those guys coming together, you can almost see the excitement of the bench. It's almost palpable what they're getting done.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
56 the mic.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right?
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Now the try here for the extra point. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and more past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Carl Lawson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he floats one there, incomplete. want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the fourth down stop has them in the driver's seat. Now we'll see if they can put points on the board to strengthen this slim lead. At the very least, they'd love to march this football out of their own territory and chew up some fourth quarter clock. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll look to throw here. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
First down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Down out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to number 8.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side, and this is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
10.
He's back to throw, and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And now here comes their final timeout
The tackle
as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
We own them. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Back to throw. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd...
He's got a man, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Tonight's final score.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.